Nah, none of that. We got ourselves a Lacey up, gang!
1, 2, I'm marching for you. I've got you.
Nah, we need a better intro for this. Hit it!
I'm about to slide in them DMs like, let me get your I'm in them DMs like, I'm in her DMs like.
Yesterday we DM'd Lacey Evans trying to, you know, shoot the shot. Pew, 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 pew. I'm sorry. Update time. She hasn't responded. Hasn't even opened it. Can't get left on red when she doesn't even look at it. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew.
I'm about to slide in them DMs like, let me get your I'm in them DMs like, I'm in her DMs like.
Guys, last night was SmackDown Live, and it was a pretty good show. Like, it wasn't, like, awesome, but it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. Over the past couple weeks, SmackDown Live has been a lot worse than usual. Because in my opinion, at least, typically it's the A show. But with the wild card rule on top of just weird booking in general, it's just been a little bland, hasn't it? But this time, it was actually pretty good. And y'all know why I'm here. Actually, this is called a subreddit. Last time, I called it a Reddit page. Someone corrected me and explained to me how Reddit really works. And it's a subreddit. Thank you. Well, we're back on the page and let's look at this SmackDown Live discussion. I'm gonna give my opinions. I want to hear yours in the comments down below. What you guys thought about SmackDown Live last night. And let's get her done. The top comment comes from Better Than Garbage, which is strangely going to be the name of my autobiography. He said, Drake Maverick did it! See, I feel like I should be upset about this because R-Truth by far has been the best thing on WWE television, maybe besides Bray Wyatt, but R-Truth is definitely, he's taken over WWE in 2019. This has been his year. From the US Open challenges, wanting to be like John Cena, putting on pretty good matches with Mysterio and Andrade and Samoa Joe, to now taking his role being 24/7, 7-Eleven European television champion. Anyone watching WWE in 1999, did you guys ever think that K Quick would be like the star center focus of like SmackDown? Because he really is taking over. This is his year. But after a really cool reunion of Awesome Truth, then he went to go get his title, but Shelton Benjamin grabbed it and ran around the ring. He's like, no, this is my belt now. I won it. The referee was like, nah, you didn't pin him. The hell you doing? Give me that belt back. Then R-Truth took it and he hauled butt right out the arena. Only for my man's Drake Maverick to show up, dressed like Carmella. Not even gonna lie, like he looked exactly like her. I mean, like the whole figure and everything. I was like, oh, Drake out here being a catfish. How much you want to bet there was like at least 5 to 6 dudes somewhere in the world that saw Carmella was like, yeah, oh, she looks good. That's Rockstar Spud. He pins R-Truth and takes the referee's car, but like my thing was like, where's he going? Isn't he the general manager of 205 Live? Why is he leaving the arena? You're supposed to manage the show after this. Dude deserves it though. I hope R-Truth gets the title back, but definitely Maverick deserves it. Dude's been putting in work for a long time. The dude peed himself at Survivor Series. He deserved that belt. Well, let's see. The Kabuki experience showed up after vanishing for 4 weeks or so. Drake Maverick just did a solid Carmella cosplay right down to the jugs to steal the 24/7 European Championship to bring to his wedding. Sami Zayn lost under 10 seconds. Looked like Xavier delivered his promise on the freaking second hour, I guess. Right down to the jugs. That's a sentence that should remain in your head for the rest of this video. Let's talk about the Kabuki Warriors for a second, not the Kabuki experience, which doesn't sound that bad. Okay, so Viking Warriors Kabuki experience. That could work. That could work. The Iconics were in the hallway and they confronted the Kabuki Warriors and Paige. Paige told the Iconics that they're going to be facing them in Tokyo on June 28th, I think. If the Kabuki Warriors win, then they'll get a future title opportunity. And then Asuka and Kairi and Paige are like, and that's going to be iconic! I've always wanted to do that. Asuka used to be like female Brock Lesnar, and now she's like a Kabuki. Can we translate Kabuki really quick? Wait, let's actually see what Kabuki means. Kabuki theater is known for their stylization of drama, for their elaborate makeup. Kabuki is therefore sometimes translated as the heart of singing and dancing. Might be the minority, but I really been enjoying Shane's segments lately. Can't help it but laugh every time best in the world ring entrance is given to him. Hopefully they'll go full troll mode and give him the title over Kofi. No! Why does he need to lose it to Shane? He's gonna look like the weakest WWE champion of all time. I'd rather see Roman squash Kofi in like 5 minutes than him lose the title to Shane in like 25. It's just not a thing. He's not a real wrestler. I'm not saying he's bad in the ring at all, but he's not an actual wrestler. He's a McMahon. Drake Maverick's bride better pin him during the wedding to get the 7-Eleven title. Honestly, his bride's actually Renee Michelle, who actually was an independent wrestler. I don't know if she still wrestles nowadays. I have no idea. I haven't seen her around. But she's actually from the DC area. She's wrestled at MCW a lot. She was even part of the Mae Young Classic, so she actually is a wrestler. So she could pin Drake and win the title, and then just like give it back to, you know, R-Truth or something. So like that's actually a possibility. It's obviously Alexa is using Nikki, but what I don't understand is Nikki's character change. I wish she was like her character in NXT. I'm kind of indifferent about this whole Nikki Alexa thing. Like, it's weird, but also like it's interesting because like I don't know where they're going with this. But that moment of bliss segment was probably the best thing that's happened during this feud so far. It was intense. Alexa wants one of the backstage people to bring out her coffee. Bayley comes out drinking the coffee. That was kind of cool. Alexa goes back on talking about the rumors of Bayley not being a good person, blah blah blah. Rumors and gossip. It's Mean Girls. Bayley says you're entitled little princess, blah blah blah. Mean Girls. And Alexa said you're just mad because I had the career that you wanted because you peaked in NXT. I felt offended personally because that was such a big truth bomb. It hurt my soul to see that be sent to Bayley on live television because it's true. Where's the motivation behind Bayley being champion right now? Does she want to be a fighting champion? Does she want to do this for the fans? Does she want this opportunity to put her career back on track? Like, what's her motive? I don't really know it. She hasn't said it. Is she gonna be like the plucky young girl that she was in NXT, or is she supposed to be like a smiley woman now? That sounds weird. It's just confusing what Bayley really is in WWE on the main roster and as a champion, because she's always been a really good like underdog chase the title kind of girl, but really as a champion you're like, she reached what she wanted, and she's literally has won every title possible in the WWE. She's won the NXT women's title, both the top tier women's titles on Raw and SmackDown, and she's been a women's tag team champion. What is left for her? She's won Money in the Bank, maybe win the Rumble, may have been at WrestleMania at some point, but that's pretty much it. She's literally done everything. She's made all the history that she can. How's Rollins the face here? Literally assaulting innocent people. Like, this is so effing stupid. I mean, Stone Cold would stunner people for no apparent reason, even for just smiling at him. Can't be like a vigilante type of face. I mean, I like what they're doing to Rollins because like it's different. There's a motive for him to be champion. He has a reason why he's carrying around the chair. Because if he doesn't, Corbin, Lashley, McIntyre, Elias, blah blah blah, are all gonna come out and attack him. He's taking out people that want to even associate himself with Baron Corbin. That way he can remain champion. Like, this is actually better booking than he might have been when he was WWE champion as a heel, because there's motivation behind him being champion. I think we've all gotten to the phase of just wanting to hate everything WWE does, that like we don't really see when they actually are doing something that isn't that bad. Corbin versus Rollins as a feud sucks, but Rollins' motivation to carry around the chair and whatnot because of Lesnar, because of Corbin, because of Lashley, because of McIntyre, because of Elias, it's justified, and it's been popping the crowd every time he does it. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Also, to add to that, Rollins showing up on SmackDown for the first time of this whole wildcard rule experiment is actually like so refreshing to see. This wildcard rule so far has just been Sammy, New Day, Kevin Owens, Roman, and Shane just switching, or like Elias and McIntyre, just switching back and forth every single Raw and SmackDown. They're all both shows now. Credit to WWE for doing something just a little bit different, so you gotta give them credit for that. Overall, I think SmackDown Live was exceptionally better to Monday Night Raw, in my opinion. Which show did you guys like more, and do you think that they're slowly starting to make a little comeback? I feel like WWE is starting to pick up a little bit, because I feel like Raw and SmackDown this week were a lot better than last week, definitely, hands down. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure to like, comment, share, always subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Get out of here. Lacey, please respond to me.
We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. When it just like 1, 2, 3. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze.